Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. On the bottom here is the website if you're interested, liminal11.com. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you need to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Website I have right here. On the back here it has hayhouseradio.com for Sandra. If you take out radio, it also takes you to Hay House, I believe, or at least that's what it has here in the book. Feel free to freeze frame on this if you want any of this information to search out, whatever you would like to search out. It's at the bottom there, of course. Okay. What do we have for Capricorn? Change is definitely happening. Ooh, it's very similar to Virgo. Different, but no, it's very similar to Virgo. I don't know, it's different, a little different. The Sun card. You got the Sun card twice. In the tarot deck, the Sun card is the best card in my opinion. That trumps the Lover's card. Even for like a romantic situation, this is best outcome you could get. That's kind of what I'm seeing for these. We are heading towards an energy where I feel like even though this really is great, whatever this is, it's kind of like you need your moment to kind of settle with it. You need your moment to kind of work it out, feel it out. Is this good? Is this not good? Do I like this? Do I not like this? Just because everybody else likes it doesn't mean I'm going to like it too. Give me a second. Back off. I need a moment. Especially because this is coming in very fast. It kind of reminds me of my cat. He's a little bit feisty today. He's trying to force open a cabinet door because he's just that one. This does... The thing is, it is coming in really fast. Very, very fast. Whatever this is, it's coming in very, very fast. And it's kind of like, whoa, 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 whoa. Just because all you all say it's great doesn't mean it is. I need a minute. I need a minute. Like, back off. I need to sort this out for myself. I don't just jump because you want me to. That's no. No. No, no, no. So, it's really good. Whatever's coming forward, it is really good. And there's a whole new phase coming in. Whole new phase. The thing is, you stepping back and taking a minute, I feel like people are going to give you a little bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure, they want you to move forward. But the thing is, by you holding back and letting it soak in and sorting it out, you're going to see things other people don't see. You're going to plan for things other people aren't going to plan for. And you're going to be one of the reasons this situation actually does become this great. You're one of the reasons this becomes great. The way you hold back, absorb it, and plan for what you see. Literally, that's what's going to make this a success. That's really important. It's pivotal is what I'm getting. So, if people are giving you pressure, I mean... I feel like Capricorn's gone through this a lot in life where even though you'll prove that it was smarter to hold back and wait and soak it in and think about it for a second, you may not get the what do you call it? Accolades for doing it the right way. But I feel like I'm also feeling Capricorn energy going, yeah, what else is new? What else? What else? I don't know. I feel like your energy is very positive, though. Like, you're not upset. You're not angry. I'm not feeling like a bad energy with you at all. I just feel like I'm going to do this way. Y'all can be doing what y'all want to do, and y'all can be like all balloons and streamers, but I'm going to step back and absorb it and plan. Because I don't get involved with things just for a minute. If I'm going to get involved with it, it's going to succeed, and I'm going to make sure it's going to succeed. Thanks. So just back off. Let me do what I'm going to do. You do what you're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Just stay off me. He is a little bit feisty today. He wants to open all the cabinet doors. He's just that one today. Okay. I hope that's okay. And the reason, like... Anyway, moving on. Your energy with this is the past. Did you know this was coming? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really feel like you knew this was coming because the 8 of fire coming in, 8 of torches in this deck, rods, staves, however you want to look at it. Well, you got the Hierophant in the past, and you got the Knight of Cups. Well, I feel if you didn't know if you didn't know this was coming, you're very confident that somebody else did. Like this, it may be a surprise to you. It may be coming in really fast for you, but somebody else knew what was coming, and somebody else was holding the cards the whole time. Like this didn't come out of nowhere, and I feel like this is a part of this that makes sense to you. Kind of like somebody else is planning, and I just got to figure out what the plan is. Like, whoa, what is their plan? What do they want? What are they going for? What else do they have on this little trip of ours? Like, what else do they got on the itinerary? You seem to know that. Like, oh, there's a bigger plan here. There's more coming. If I can just get a little more attached to the plan maker, the mapper. I don't know. There's a word. I just can't get it. If I can just get a little closer to that to see what else is coming, okay, I can do that. It is a little bit aggravating because it is coming in fast, but it's weird. It's a very odd connection in the sense of like it kind of, how do I explain it? It's like if you, I don't know. It's almost like if you're a salsa dancer. I don't know why I'm using that, but there you go. And it's kind of like, I believe salsa music is a certain type of music. I'm pretty confident with that. It's like somebody taking salsa music and they're putting a little bit of a techno beat with it, and you're kind of like, I mean, okay. I mean, it's kind of in my jam, but it's kind of not. It's kind of like, okay, but no. I'm not a salsa dancer, by the way. But it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like it's kind of like that, kind of like it's in the same genre, but it's not. It is, but it's not. And it's kind of like it kind of matches, but it kind of doesn't. So I feel like that's what's really strange with this. Like yes and no at the same time. Salsa dancing with techno music is the best way I can think of to make this make sense, because it's like really, it's kind of like okay, it's just one of those. It's still throwing me off. Like the more I think of like salsa music with techno music together, it just seems maybe I don't know, maybe maybe you are pulling this forward. You are, see, Capricorn does not get involved with things to fail. That's just not how it is. So whatever this is, it's kind of like, all right, this is changing. Give me a minute. You got the Hierophant again right in the center with the Hanged Man. Like I think I've already explained this. Like, give me a minute. I need to absorb this. I need to see what's going on. I need to plan for what I'm going to do. I want to see more of this plan. I'm trying to see. There's restraints on this plan too. I'm not getting as much as I want. There are some restraints on it. There are people who want control. And if I can just get a little closer to these people in control, though, I feel like this is my plan. This is part of your plan. All right, they know the answers. They know what's coming. I need to get closer to them. I need to kind of like warm up to them because I need that information. I feel like that's part of your plan. I feel like I'm pulling back and I'm like, those ones, they know. So I got to warm up to them. I got to like do something here because I need that information. And I'm like, I'm going to find a way to get it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to get some information from these people. At least something. I need something. That's a good way to do this. I think that's a big piece of this because you got this King of Cups going on here, kind of like, I'm going to be really compatible. I'm going to be really nice where I need to be because I need that information. This is like, for Capricorn, again, not getting involved with something to fail. That's no. If you showed up, if you're showing up, that means it's going to succeed in one form or another. You're not showing up to fail. You're showing up to win. So it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute. That's what I need. All right, so I need these people to like me as much as I can. But let's not be ridiculous, whatever that means. Like, I'm going to try to make them like me as much as I can, but we're not going to be ridiculous about this, whatever that means. But I'm going to try to go a little bit out of my way, this is an investment. That's why. I think that's why you're looking at this. If I can kind of win these people over, they'll tell me stuff going now, and they'll probably keep telling me stuff going forward. You're investing in people. So you might be putting in a little extra effort, trying to win people over, trying to get in a little bit more so they tell you more. Because it's kind of like, I need that information. If I could just get that information, I can make better plans. I can know what's coming, and that will make my life a lot easier. And I need that. I mean, Capricorn is not really somebody to really suck up to somebody else. That's not really Capricorn's thing, in my opinion. But, you know, doing things respectfully and like saying, look, I'm proving to you, I'm Capricorn. Here's Capricorn. I'm here. I did this well, I did that for you. Now, since I'm doing nice things for you, do something nice for me, and I would like to know what the hell's going on. I'd like to know what the hell's going on. Like, you're doing things for something in return. You're not just gonna see that. I think that's why I don't see you as like a suck up energy. Kind of like some people just kind of suck up in the sense of like they just want to be looked at favorably. It's kind of like no. That's not what we're doing here. I am trading. I'm doing something for them, and they're going to give me something in return. This is like one hand washes the other. I'm not just looking to be liked. And I think that's why I'm saying that. Like, I'm not just looking to be liked. I'm not showing up just to be liked. You need to tell me things. And you are winning these people over, but you're winning them over with hard effort, with work. You're doing something that's proving your value, and you're like, hey, I did this, I did that. If I knew where things were going a little farther down the line, I could probably do even better for you. I could probably get you some better things. I guess if I had that information, you're probably not going to be subtle about it, though. I'm also getting that. You're probably going to be like, hey, tell me what's going on so I can keep planning and we can all benefit. Something more like that. I don't think you're... I don't know. Capricorn's kind of a straight shooter, in my opinion. They seem to be the ones I've known are either like they're quiet or they'll get right to the point. It just seems like that. I could be wrong. They have something to say they're going to tell you. They're not really butt kissers. They're just... The ones I know, they're just really not. Which is not a bad thing. This is a work in progress, too. And you are very on point with that. You're Earth. So, I don't know. Probably don't have to explain this too much. You're going to win them over a little bit by little bit. A little bit more by a little bit more. So it's kind of like adding pennies to a jar. Maybe more like quarters to a jar. You get 2 of them. You get 3 or 4 more. You just keep stockpiling them until you got this jar full of quarters. You just... The more you do for them, the more they tell you, the better it goes. You also realize you got to keep a lot of this to yourself. I don't think that's a problem for you in any sense. And I feel like you're building a connection here, and you're showing them. You're also, see, you're very smart. Very smart. Because what Capricorn is doing, I'm seeing this energy for you, they give you information. You're doing things for yourself, of course. That's why you want the information. But you're also doing something for the people giving you the information, and you're showing them, oh, look, you told me that. And look how much better this got for you. And for you, because you're not gonna, you're gonna make sure it works out for you too. I know, but you're also gonna keep doing that. And every time they tell you something, you make it work out better for them. Look how much better this is for you. Good thing you told me. And you're just gonna keep doing that. You're gonna be reinforcing this. You're gonna be, and I feel like you might be shocking people with how proactive you are, because you know where to put the effort and where not to put the effort. If something's kind of just flailing in the wind, and it's like it might go to the next level, might's not good enough. You're not putting your effort into something that might be needed. You're gonna look at something that goes, oh, that's gonna be needed, or that's gonna stabilize everything that we do going forward. We need to build this up. Okay, I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna show how that links in better for where we went. And you're very smart. Like, you know what you're doing. You're going to build the base. You're going to build something that's definitely going to be used going forward. And you're going to make sure that they see it in the sense of like, hey, if Capricorn didn't do this, reinforcement here or put this effort over here, this wouldn't have gone this well. And Capricorn wouldn't have done that if we didn't tell Capricorn what was going on. Capricorn wouldn't have known to do that. Very, very smart. Very, very smart. Again, like I showed you in the beginning, you got the 2 sun cards coming in. This is working. You're pivotal to this. I'm telling you, you're pivotal to this. Because there's going to be problems going forward. In the environment, I see the 4 of Cups with the caring connections. People, there's going to be issues. There's gotta be issues. There's definitely gonna be issues. You're handling this better than most because you have an in that other people don't know. I feel like there's also gonna be people looking at you like, why are you so okay with this? Why are you not freaking out, Capricorn? Why are you alright? Like, the rest of us are upset, or a lot of us are upset, and usually you're right in here with us. Why are you not? And you can't tell them. I don't think you're gonna. But I feel like you could also kind of stabilize that. You'll find a way to stabilize that. I don't know how you're going to do it because I'm not getting that information. It's just not coming. Because I think they're centering more on the actual situation you're solidifying, the actual progress you're doing. I don't know about that. That's a little different. Because I feel like I'm not going to tell people what's going on because they're going to ruin it. And I'm not. Nope. Not an option. Not an option. It doesn't mean they have bad intentions. But if I start blabbing it to other people, nope. Nope. Not going to do it. There's a lot coming forward. Is that the Seven of Swords? Yeah. See, because you know things not everybody's going to know. You have a lot of good things coming in, and this came in. Don't get caught up in the gender, but a lot of value coming into you. You've made your connections. You've worked at what you needed. You've put the effort in. You put the effort in. It's kind of like I put in all the effort. So if other people are putting in the effort, then I guess I'll share with them. But they have to be helping me. If they're not helping you, it's kind of like I'm not sharing. I don't know, and that's what I'm getting. If they're not helping, I'm not sharing. If they're helping and they're like, for example, you're putting something together, you're trying to help the next phase come in, and you're asking a couple people, hey, could you help me do this? Hey, could you help me do that? And they're helping you, you're looking out for them. You're making sure they're taken care of as well. But if there's other people and you're like, hey, we should do this, or hey, we should do that, and can you help me with this? And they're like, can't right now. No, got other things, got more important things. And you're like, not really, but okay. You think you do, but you don't, because that's not going to stay. But I'm not going to tell you why I know that, and I'm not going to tell you that either. If they're going along with you, if they're helping you reinforce, you will look out for them too. But if they're kind of like, nah, Capricorn, I don't think, no, Capricorn. They're like, I can't be bothered, Capricorn. And it's going to be kind of like, hey, if you can't be bothered with me, I can't be bothered with you. That's just how we're going to do it. People are going to get a little bit weird, though. I keep getting that, too. It's coming back in. So did I miss something? There's something with this where people are going to be a little bit weird because you're thriving. I think you're thriving. And people don't understand. They're like, how come Capricorn is not flipping out like the rest of us? Capricorn is usually, it's like if you have a certain group of friends, they're like, usually you would freak out with us. Why are you not freaking out with us? Why are you actually thriving? Yeah, Five of Cups and the Star card. Five of Cups centers on what's not working usually. There's a lot of good going on here, but the Five of Cups is like one of those things where it's hard to see what's good in front of you when all you can feel is what's bad. So the people around you, I feel like, are very centered on what's not working, and there's a little bit too much chitter-chatter about that. I feel like you're going to try to be like, hey, just work with me on this, and let's like follow me, and we'll see what we can make work. Just follow me. You're not going to explain it to them. I feel like you're not. You can't. I feel like you can't explain it to them. But you're gonna try to encourage them to work with me. Just do this, do that. I gotta go. I feel like you're gonna also do that. Like I got things I gotta do. Sorry, can't sit and chat. Gotta go do this. Can't sit and chat. Gotta go do that. Can't. Sorry, things gotta happen. Gotta go. I see you keep stepping away, but you keep giving people pointers like, hey, do that. Could you do that? I would say do that. Just do that, and we can talk later. Just go do that. I feel like you're giving people pointers. You're trying to help them. You're not going to explain. You can't. I feel like you can't. I feel like that's also throwing people off a little bit. Like, why aren't you explaining to me, Capricorn? And you're not explaining why you can't explain either, because you can't. Like things are going too well, and you're not gonna risk it. It's coming. That's the best I can say. They might have a similar feeling in the sense of like they like to know what's coming forward so they can plan as well. And you're like, well, listen. If everybody knows what's going on, where I'm getting the information is going to stop. It's turning off the valve. It's gonna turn off that information flow. I can't do that. I'm not gonna shut off my information flow. I'm not gonna risk it. So they can either just take my advice and just do what I tell them to, or they're gonna have to make their own connection. It's just the rules of engagement, I guess. What do they call it? It's the nature of the beast, I guess. I'm trying to find like something more compatible, but I just at this point that's what I see that going. So I guess you'll plan for that where you need to. So because you're like, I'm not going to risk my information flow, because then I go back to square one, and I hate square one. I do not want that. I will not risk it. I'm not going back to square one. I'm not going to risk it. So I feel like that's why you're not saying anything. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I'm going to let it go. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.